Australia is an amazing country to live in. There is one thing that we miss out on, and that is Gencon 2022. This is Second Play. Let's get into it. One of the most anticipated games. I watched some of the games that came out of Gencon this year, and I saw one that absolutely amazed me. Oathsworn. This looked phenomenal. I had to do some research for myself, so I got onto the Kickstarter.
Civilization was not destroyed by the hammer of war, the gnawing of plague,
This guy's
the
voice
slow decay
is
of
incredible.
time. It was strangled, choked by root and rot, until these cursed woods became its grave shroud.
It's really nice.
No one remembers the time before. Fablemen say there was safety then.
I love the artwork.
Those days are gone.
How incredible. Like the story driven, the lore that comes into it. Let me know in the comments what game you're excited about.
The trees have consumed the land.
Okay.
The great cities that survived the coming of the Dark Age now stand alone, islands in a sea of death. Our walls are high,
The story that
but
comes through
stone
in this.
crumbles and the beasts of the wood bay at the threshold. In answer
This
to
board
this
game's
threat,
incredible.
a great pact was sealed between the cities. Free companies were formed to hunt nightmares. Bonded in blood, they swear an oath to
there's two
fight
of them.
and die in defense of humanity. They are the blade, drawn against the darkness, and all that stands between mankind and the horrors that await.
Oh, she's very... Oh, that's so cool.
Many are the terrors of the woods, but Oathsworn don't stand
I guess that's a big
alone.
boss. Oh, there you go. There's another one. These must be all the characters that you could play. That polar bear's cool.
Some swear the oath for fortune, some swear it for vengeance. Then there are some who take the oath, for they know what happens if no one stands.
It'd be great to get their stories.
Whatever their reasons,
Hear their backstories.
when the darkness falls, they will stand, for they are the Oathsworn.
Taking on some of these heroes and working together to defeat monsters blew my mind. I can't wait to get my hands on it and get it to my games group so we can play.
Oathsworn Into the Deepwood is a Twisting Tales game, a brand new experience that brings story to board games like never before.
Look at that.
1 to 4 players are thrust into a grim,
All the
dark
heroes you can
legacy
be.
world
That's
where
cool.
mankind scratches an existence
Far out.
in besieged cities
range.
surrounded by the Deepwood and the nightmares
Just
within
like
it.
that worm. Even how they interact with the heroes that you play. And having the choices of different heroes that you play, be it a fighter, a witch, whatever that be, means that it's going to be a unique experience. If you play through it once with a group of people, then you could play it through with another group of people playing a different character.
Oathsworn is a game of 2 halves. First, keep your wits about you as you delve into over 200,000
That's
words
too many
of
words.
epic multi-choice story written by a New York Times
Oh, I love
bestseller
multi-choice.
and award-winning grimdark
Choose your
writers.
adventure.
Be seamlessly whisked along the branching story by a fully narrated
Oh, I
audiobook
love
companion app,
audiobooks.
or trace the game book yourself.
Cool. There's so much great stuff in terms of what the story would be, how that's going to drive forward. Talking about if you see that there's app assisted, it being read out to you and stuff like that, that's a really great thing. I don't like to read, I listen to audiobooks. So having that and making it way more accessible to engage with the story and engage with the players that are playing, along with all the other stuff. Like they've really thought about how to immerse people in this story and actually you're driving it through, being the hero and saving the day.
A unique mechanic bonds the story to the game maps, where you can navigate the narrative, gain allies, unlock mystery boxes, and change
like Gloomhaven.
history with
I like
your
that.
actions. Once you find your prey, or it finds you, play moves to the encounter board, where
That's
massive
so cool.
monsters lurk, ready
But
to
then very
rend your
small.
armor, warp your minds, and rot your bodies.
It's amazing how much detail and love and care have gone into making the monsters and all of the minis.
Each horrific encounter is a multi-phase boss fight that reacts to you in deeply unique ways. Every fight is different. Every one a new challenge to pit your wit and guile against. Using multi-choice abilities, cooldown manipulation, and a rich combat system, you work together to protect one another whilst bringing down your foe. Play your way with either dice or card-driven combat resolution.
Good choices. Looking at how the combat works, it being dice or card, I think of some combat with dice because I don't like dice so much in terms of like playing the old school sort of Risk and resolving conflict with dice. And then I look at combat in a Gloomhaven sort of way where you just have how many points you're going to hit with and move into that space. But this does it totally different.
And pray it is enough to get you home alive.
Far out. It's going to be so cool. Man, I would have loved to have gone to Gencon and had a look at games and played through some games. I'm really glad that there's a lot of people still out there making great games, pushing to produce something that really engages with the community and gives us something else to look forward to, get our hands on and really get into. People are phenomenal. If you like this video, like and subscribe. It really helped the channel. Thanks for watching. Stay amazing.